Hello friends! Today we're going to look at a real-life case of getting a girl back. That is, how we did it in practice, how much time it took, what we did for it, and everything else. It's a very typical case. Hello friends! Today we're going to look at a real-life case of getting a girl back. That is, how we did it in practice, how much time it took us, what we did for it, and everything else. It's a very typical case 3 years of a relationship. The man was in a strong position, but then that very turning point happened. I'm not going to go into detail right now about what exactly caused it. There are many factors that have an impact. Sometimes it's the wrong behavior during a conflict situation, right? Improper, let's say, structuring of the relationship as a whole, or the most common problem, in other words. I realized this when I started working directly with people and engaging in practical work, that the root of the problem lies in how a man positions himself during the course of the relationship. Have you noticed this trend? That there's a very, let's say, illustrative situation when a Russian girl dates a Caucasian man, and with him, she's very compliant, accommodating, and understanding. What is this connected to? Is it because the Caucasian man knows how to manipulate? Of course not. The root is that he has a clear understanding of what a girl should and shouldn't do. There is a sense of principle, yes, and the girl adapts to it. That is, sometimes she can even tell just by a look or some reaction, okay, I can do this with him, he won't understand me. And she starts adapting to him, yes. But most men treat a woman as something they need to win over, like some kind of prize. And when you start to sort things out during a consultation, this is already at the stage of marriage, right? Meaning people are already living together with children. So what does the woman actually give him, really? Occasionally, some kind of access to her body. Well, great, but if you add up the financial costs, a man could go out every day, he could have a whole harem for himself, right? She gives him absolutely nothing, exactly. And yet he tries, puts up with her in some ways, does things for her, right? Even though we should be creating the opposite situation. In other words, we should aim for the girl to live our life, not for us to live the girl's life. All right, let's get closer to the heart of the issue. And after this very switch happens, misunderstandings arise, conflicts occur more often, and there are some complaints. In other words, the man starts to feel that the girl's behavior has changed, that something has happened, something is off. And of course, the man tries to figure it out, to ask, to inquire directly. Lucia, what's going on, right? You seem like you're not yourself, hoping that the girl will tell the truth, right? So, how does it work in practice? In practice, the girl,